Hello everyone and welcome to Expansion Gaming. I am your host Devin and today I am bringing you another game of World of Warships. So today we're going to be trying to complete a couple missions and hopefully give you guys a couple good wins. We're going to start this off with the level 3 cruiser, the Tenryu. Let's go ahead and hop in here and see what it places us with. Now I'm hoping this goes better than the last game where, if you've seen the last one, we lost. Technically we didn't lose all three, but our ships were destroyed in all three of them. Two of the games were victories overall with our team, but we did not make it through the whole fight. And as you see in the second game, it took a couple of friendly torpedoes that I'm going to hope weren't meant for me, but ended up completely ruining that game. So getting into this one, we have quite the battleship army here. We have 5 total battleships, 3 cruisers, 3 destroyers, and 1 aircraft carrier. That should be about the same mirrored on the opposing team, and that's what it's looking like. So, game plan, we are going to swing over here to the far right and hope for the best. Hope we can get the enemy by surprise at least a good bit.
General quarters.
So this ship does not have many guns, but by the looks of it, we have the ability to fire every single gun at once, as well as fire torpedoes on both sides. Japan has some very interesting ships. Well, let's get in here and hope to set some ships on fire. Now, I have already tried to record a couple of these games for you all today, but my computer just wasn't having it. Got to about the end of the recording twice, and the game decided to critical error out on me. So here's hoping that we can at least finish through with one intact ship. Now this ship does not have a whole lot of range, but it does look like we're going to be heading straight towards a battleship. We're going to try to snake through these islands and catch it a bit off guard. We need to swing the cannons around this way ever so slowly. One and 3 are lined up. We are waiting for our other 2, and it looks like that battleship is just going to sit and wait for us. Well, it looks like the planning of catching them off guard is not going to work. Nor is the side we originally intended to aim with. So, we need to swing this over to the left. We have finally been detected by the enemy aircraft carrier's planes. Those things are god-awful annoying. Looks like we are able to fire. We are getting fired upon by an enemy cruiser. All of his shots were a miss. Both of mine landed, catching him on fire. His reload rate is outrageous. But it looks like, thankfully, I have not missed quite yet. Let's go full speed here. Oh, and there's a destroyer hiding right in front of him. We missed those ships. Main turret has been incapacitated. Let's go ahead and fix that. That guy is still heavily missing. We should be able to completely dodge these torpedoes, but only just barely. Oh, we have a rudder hit. We are also on fire. That is quite the combination. We have a full minute before they can be repaired automatically. Your crew will repair them for you, but obviously nowhere near quick enough, as we are just going to start spinning in circles since our rudder was damaged. This is making it very difficult to actually aim. Oh, we managed to get a torpedo hit in on there. That is fantastic. That took a big chunk of his health out. A few more shots and he should be taken care of, and down he goes. Looks like my rudder has been fixed. I am still on fire, but beggars can't be choosers. Right now I'm just glad to have the ability to turn. That was nowhere close, and we have been incapacitated again. Our aircraft guns are down. We need this repair in the next 6 seconds. Very badly. 2, 1. Alright, fire is out. Everything is fixed.
Problem solved, sir.
Oh, we are going to have to dodge the island. It's not something a ship should have to say, dodge an island. Let's hope we can actually get this ship. Help our teammate out. We are firing way too far. He's moving a lot slower than I thought. We are still firing too short. Oh, half those shots hit the mountain. But we did finally connect. Oh, this is bad news, Bears. Bad news. This is going to be the end of our Tenryu game. Well, like I mentioned in the last one, there is a bonus to these destroyable games where, or at least all the warship games, we can hop out and go immediately into the next game. So let's go ahead and start this up and see if we can survive a whole set of a whole round. Well, I will go over these one more time while we are sitting here waiting to hop into a game. There are 4 different kinds of ships in this game. You start off with your standard cruiser ships. They are the spotters. Their main goal is to go out and spot, try not to fight the battleships too much, and try to get rid of the destroyers. And then we move on to what most people get second, are the actual destroyer ships. They are high damage glass cannon ships. They are there to use their torpedoes and sink the enemy battleships. They go very well toe-to-toe against cruisers since they can go faster than them and outmaneuver them potentially. But they take much less to actually blow up than a cruiser. Then you would go on to the battleship class. That is the tank of ships. You have a lot of guns. They hit really hard, and you move very slow. You are the mobile fortress of this game. And then finally, you have aircraft carriers. They do have a few main guns to use, but that's not really what your aim is. It essentially turns this game into a top-down version of the map, in which you control ships, or airplanes and where they go. There are a few different types. You have spotter planes, fighter planes, torpedo planes, and kamikaze planes. Different types, different situations, all good, very deadly. Simply, if you want to kill an aircraft, you just have to get behind them.
Action stations.
Now, the St. Louis is a cruiser, and that is the current ship I am playing. It is the closest that you can get to a battleship as a cruiser. It has an outrageous amount of guns, a respectable speed, and good amount of firepower. You have the same amount of survivability as a cruiser, though. It doesn't take too much to knock you down. So, this game we're going to head to the A objective. The interesting about this is that there are more ways to win than just blowing up the enemy team. There are, from what I've seen, 2 or 3 different game modes. The most common that you see is this style of domination, or a capture the base, capture the flag kind of deal. So what we're going to do this time around as the cruisers, we're going to head to A, and we are just going to try and park over here. Set ourselves up to get a good amount of firing off on the enemies and try not to get hit ourselves. Now this guy is far out of range, or not out of range, but far in the distance, but within range. I am nowhere close to hitting him though. He is going to be well past the mountain, out of my target. But there's a second destroyer behind him, and we got him real well. Now he should have an ability to go and automatically put those fires out, but it doesn't look like he's used it. There we go, now he's used it. Hopefully we can get a good amount of shots off on him. We are just peppering him. We have now incapacitated him partially. We are about to run into a friendly ship, but we don't want to do that. We are too short in that shot. This is very possible these shots are going to hit the mountain. It went over, and we missed. He is still on fire, however, so he should be going down shortly. That ship is out of range. Those ships are behind mountains, just out of my range. Closest ship. Looks like we are not able to fire on anybody quite yet. Once we round these islands, we should have a good view on them. So what we're going to try to do is mosey our way over here to A. There's a battleship, actually, that is coming in range. If someone could spot him again, that would be great. So we could probably... Yes, we can. Fire these. We actually do not hit the broadside of that island. Oh, we were just short. Battleships are very slow moving, and it can make it a bit hard to pinpoint where to shoot. Looks like all of our shots that time did hit the mountain. A few of them hit, a few of them got through. If we aim right here at the nose of his ship, it looks like we are going to just be able to hit with a couple of these. Yep, those are some good ones. There we go, we got a few hits on there. So now that there's the mountain in the way, we're going to turn our attention more over here. Let's see if we can hit this cruiser. Oh, he's turning. We missed that by a mile. Right. It looks like these should hit him, and hopefully it will set him on fire. It did not. Alright, let's go back up and speed a tad bit. We don't want to go full throttle, but we are going to want to start picking up speed. We don't want to sit in one place for too long. It makes targeting us all the easier. He is a wily one, that's for sure, for a cruiser. Usually you see this kind of gameplay with a destroyer weaving in and out, dodging the incoming attacks. I don't think he dodged this one, though. Nope, set on fire, quite a few strong hits. Looks like these next couple of volleys should end him, either from myself or a friendly ship. really want to destroy this guy. He's moving faster now, and I am now far off on my shots. That might be the last set I get on him. I am not going to connect. Alright. We are going to give a whirl at hitting this destroyer, but like I said before, they move very quickly, they're very agile, and they are able to dodge shots just like that by weaving in and out. They are very hard to hit unless you are close up, and if you're close up, you're going to be getting torpedoed. No ship wants a torpedo. Alright, we are going to pick up speed here, try to swing around and head towards A. We're going to do it by going around this mountain, just like our friendly battleship here. See what we can do once we get around this island. We're going to blind fire at this guy, and while I do know roughly where he was, you can lose track. And shot too far. Looks like speed-wise we're angling it fairly well, and I take that back as all of these miss. Is that going to hit the mountain? It's not going to hit the island. Oh, he's actually turning around. That's why I'm not coming close. Ooh, my aim has gone real bad here in this game. I apologize for that. Just shy of hitting him. I believe that's another St. Louis. Yeah, by the looks of it, that would be another St. Louis. He managed to slow down and get those shots to miss, but he did open himself up for other people. There we go. Alright, we're going to try to swing in and get closer in on this. We need to capture either B or C soon. It looks like somebody's trying to take shots off on me. Probably that battleship way back there. Oh, you know what? I said battleship. We've actually destroyed their battleships. They are just down to 4 cruisers, 1 destroyer. But we do still have a single destroyer as well. 4 cruisers, but we do have a friendly battleship up. We're going to take a couple shots on this enemy cruiser. That is also a St. Louis. Lots of St. Louis's in this game. All of those shots are just shy. Try a couple more pot shots on him. There we go. Incapacitation. 2 hits. Not bad. Not good, but not bad. Alright, what I want to do is try to help our friendly destroyer here, but I don't know how long it would take me to get over there. Currently I only have eyes on that 1 cruiser. He's behind a mountain out of my range. Or out of my field of vision, excuse me. Here we go. Looks like he's going right about there. I know a lot of people like to single fire their guns and try to track those, but I feel like it's more accurate to go and fire them all and see where the general line, because they cluster. It's not a guaranteed path that they will follow. Looks like we lost one of our cruisers. It's an even game now, but we do have a battleship where they do not. Try and swing this around real quick. Oh, looks like all of those shots hit the island. That was a waste. Sorry. Once we round this island, we might have a shot on this cruiser. Only just barely. Nope, every shot just hit the side of the mountain again. Damn it. Alright. Here goes. Let's try to arc it over and onto this cruiser. Try to sink the enemy St. Louis. Good number of hits. No fire. Still afloat. Second volley. Let me last one I can hit. Only 1 landed. It's unfortunate. Looks like we took out one of their cruisers. Really don't want to run into the enemy destroyer. Yep, there he is. Good, he's a bit away from me. Where is he? There he is. Can't follow my own map. Try to preemptively fire. I don't know exactly where I fire that way too far. He's moving pretty quick. I should be just in range to... Nope. Once again, just showing how wily those destroyers are. But those hits all miss. This is not my game for hitting ships. I apologize. Looks like that destroyer is going to go down. The two enemy cruisers are not in range, so we are just going to go up. Yep, there goes the enemy destroyer. We're just going to start capping C. You do get more points for winning by actually destroying all the enemy ships, but the goal of this is to actually survive one of these games today for you. We're going to enter C. It looks like they will start to capture A soon. We did lose our battleship, and they've lost their last one of their cruisers. So what we're going to do is capture C here. Then we're going to swing and head down towards A and try to help finish off this last ship. Doesn't take too long to capture these points, but I do want to get in there and try to make this gameplay exciting for you all. I know watching me just float here capture this is not the best content for you, but a win is a win. Looks like the enemy gave up on capturing A and entered back in. He must have drifted too far. 6 seconds and we will have captured this. We're going to go ahead, go full steam, and swap our way through here. We're going to follow the friendly cruiser and destroyer in, go straight down the middle of this map, pardon me, and try to blow this guy the fuck up. They should be spotting him shortly. There he is. Looks like he is going to be trying to swing around and run away from them. He's staying just on the edge there, so he can escape quickly. Looks like it's a St. Louis as well, I think. Man, it was more of a popular ship than I realized. Alright. Looks like he is going to try to go out in a blaze of glory. I just hope we're there to help him die. We're going to angle ourselves towards this island. Might not be the best choice because you will have to dodge the land. That is nowhere close to hitting. That's going to be far behind him. Not sure what our friendly cruiser is doing there. But we need to try and angle ourselves here to get more than 2 guns on him. Alright, let's fire a couple shots, see how far off we are. Doesn't seem like we're too far.
Is in sight.
Once again, just a little short. We might be able to get one more volley off before he is hidden behind this island. That will be our last shot for now. Oh, and he has gone up in smoke. Unfortunately, we didn't really help with him too much, but a win is a win. Alright. Let's head back to port. See how the other game we blew up and went. Looks like Tenryu, we did lose that one. That is okay, it happens, but thanks for watching today. Please leave any suggestions down in the comment on how to improve my gameplay in this, and thank you for watching.